Pastor Ibiyomie and Paul Enenche told to immediately apologize to Daddy Freeze. Olusegun Bamgbose Esquire, National Coordinator, Concerned Advocate for Good Governance, CAGG, has advised the senior pastors of Salvation Ministries, Pastor Ibiyomie and Paul Enenche of Dunamis International Christian Center, to apologize to on-air personality Daddy Freeze. The controversies generated by Daddy Freeze's insult on Bishop David Oyedepo of the Living Faith Church finally came to an end in view of his apology on Saturday. In his apology, he was quoted to have told members of the public that he made the statement more than 2 years ago. Bamgbose, a senior lawyer, advised that Freeze's apology should be accepted, while urging Pastor Ibiyomie and Enenche not to feel justified for attacking the controversial OAP. Let's set the matter straight. There was no scriptural justification whatsoever for attacking Daddy Freeze. In the first instance, Pastor Ibiyomie called him a bastard. Pastor Enenche referred to him as a madman. Bamgbose said in chat with newsmen on Sunday. This statement shouldn't have come up. Daddy Freeze is a social commentator, not a Christian. I'm not in any way justifying his morally decadent statement, but one would expect the pastors to pray for his conversion rather than resorting to attacking him. Does it mean members of the churches should be free to call whoever offends them bastard and mad dog? The answer is no. The God Oyedepo serves can defend him. Without the assistance of any pastor or clergyman, men of God are called to defend the gospel, not other men of God. The pulpit is sacred and holy. Members may feel justified and equally use similar words when annoyed by their fellow men. This will not be in the best interest of the church. Pastors should watch their temperament on the pulpit. Our Lord Jesus was nailed to the cross. He never cursed or abused them, but said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Stephen was stoned to death. He never cursed his assailants, but prayed for them. The Jews told Jesus that he is demonic. He never cursed them. There is, therefore, no scriptural basis for attacking Daddy Freeze. They should rather pray for him to know the truth as a remark of reconciliation and in the spirit of forgiveness and humility. I'll equally expect the pastors to apologize to Daddy Freeze. They are called to be humble. This is accordance with the Bible. No one is above apologizing. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, what a brilliant suggestion. You see, that is why we said that wisdom is powerful. It's not all about becoming a man of God. It's all about becoming a man of God with wisdom. With wisdom. And that is why when you are a man of God, you pray for God's wisdom, for the wisdom of God, for the Spirit of God. When the wisdom of God comes inside you, you'll be able to make the right decision. And when the Spirit of God takes advantage of you, you'll be able to conquer and handle any difficulties. You will be humble, you will be patient, you will be tolerant, you will be helpful. You really need the Spirit of God. So this man of God has really said it all. Pastor Ibiyomie and Paul Enenche should render unconditional apology to Daddy Freeze. See, Daddy Freeze is like every member of their church. Yes. What are they doing as men of God? They as men of God are praying for the conversion of sinners. So Daddy Freeze is a social commentator, as the man of God have said. As the man of God have said. So no matter the language he used on them, and no matter the insult he rained on them, what they would have done is to ponder everything in their heart like our Lord Jesus Christ and the mother. Just like Jesus pondered all the pains that they inflicted on him on the cross, that is how they would have done theirs. You understand? And pray for his conversion. You get it? So that is the right thing. Instead of using abusive words on him. So that is why they are called papas. That is why they are called spiritual directors. They as pastors are spiritual directors. Now, as a spiritual director, which they claim they are, what are they directing now? Are they directing abuses? Are they directing insults? Are they directing embarrassment? What are they directing? They are spiritual directors. Directors to direct the children of God on the path, way to God, the way to live a holy life, the way to be humble, to be tolerant. Are they tolerant now? My viewers, you can see that claiming to be a man of God is beyond this. You understand? So that is it. That is it. So they deserve to render unconditional apology to the Freeze and pray for his conversion. No, they should not even think about it. They should just go on, because that is what God has assigned them to do. They should not even say why. You understand? It is normal. They should be a good teacher, a good messenger. See, they are, as men of God, they are spiritual mentor to their members. And a spiritual mentor, your members are watching you, hoping to imitate you and emulate you. So whereby you rain this kind of insult to someone like that, the Freeze, definitely you are passing the same message to your members, telling your members that when anyone insults them, you should insult them back. That is not how Jesus taught you as men of God. He never taught you like that. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten how Jesus was insulted? How he was insulted at the temple? They called him all sorts of names. Despite all the insult, he overlooked them. He pondered all the insult in his heart and never said a word. What he just did was he left. What about the cross of Calvary? Jesus, despite that he has all the power to get himself free on the cross, what did Jesus do? He just accepted death in order to allow salvation to take place, in order to allow the will of God to come to pass. He did not curse them. They spat on him. My viewers, our pastors have a lot to learn. So please, what is your take on this news? Don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.